So this 14-year-old boy committed a sickening, horrible crime, and I'm going to show you the moment his grandmother talked him into confessing to it. And you won't believe what he allegedly did. Stay until the end to see the video of him and his grandmother in the interrogation room. So 14-year-old Jesse Stone also goes by the name of Randy John, and he is from Reddick, Florida. He was arrested in June for sexually assaulting a 91-year-old woman. Yes, you heard that correctly, 91 years old. He was reportedly named by police despite his young age because he's being tried as an adult, and I 100% agree with that. According to court documents, he, quote, pounced on the elderly lady, and he then punched her in the face. He repeatedly denied these allegations, though, when he was questioned by police. However, when he was alone with his grandmother in the interrogation room, she pushed him to tell the truth. So that video has recently been released following his guilty plea, and that's what I'm going to share with you in a moment. It shows the grandmother urging him to tell the truth after he lied to police. She said that the elder lady deserves for the truth to be told. Good for his grandmother. He then insists that he was not capable of committing a crime like this, though. The grandmother then states it's hard for her to believe, too, but that he's been caught in many lies before in the past. She then points to the evidence photos of the woman's injuries, and she tells her grandson to look at her face. And she then wondered what he was doing outside at that time of night and said it didn't make any sense. He then mentioned that he was just an outdoorsy person, and she said, no, you're a sit in front of the TV type of guy. She then asked him, what if this were to happen to your sister? She then said, at least if you care about your sister, come clean. And she then left the room. It was then that Jesse started to talk, and he admitted to previously visiting the victim's home. Reportedly, a DNA match sealed his fate, and he was eventually arrested, luckily. But in earlier parts of the investigation, he tried to repeatedly deny that he attacked her, and he insisted it was impossible for his own DNA to be on the lady's underwear. The investigators then showed him a picture of the lady who was badly beaten. They told him that they knew what happened, but they wanted, in his own words, what exactly happened that night. Investigators just kept on pressing him. He then reportedly admitted that he didn't expect the woman to be awake. When he broke into her home, that caused him to panic, and that's what caused him to attack her. That's what he said. The confession is reportedly redacted, but investigators confirmed that he admitted to viewing corn drop the C out of P on the lady's iPad before he attacked her. Unreal. Reportedly, as I said, he's charged as an adult, and last year he pleaded guilty. This was to 2 counts of sexual assault of a minor and 2 counts of burglary with battery. The local sheriff said that this suspect is unimaginable, especially with the suspect's age and even the victim's age. He is now scheduled to be sentenced on February 7th. I will say this child needs a lot of time behind bars as well as a lot of help. He's definitely got issues and could do something like this again if he gets out too soon. I pray he gets a ton of therapy while he's behind bars. I feel so bad for the grandmother and especially for the victim. Here's the video from the interview room. For more true crime, be sure to hit the follow button, and if you're on YouTube, be sure to subscribe.
Any reason at all that your DNA would be on her clothes?
Yeah, we hugged. When I said goodbye to her, we hugged, like a slight hug.
Okay.
That's.
Let me be a little bit more specific. Your DNA was on her underwear.
What?
Because I don't. And we don't think that that was the intention. But we need to understand what happened then.
She deserves the truth to be told, and you know it. Personally, I can't believe that this is a horrible thing with your child. That's a horrible thing.
I don't even have the ability to do that.
Well, it's hard for me to believe too. It's really hard for me to believe too that you would do a thing like this.
I didn't.
But how many times have you been caught in lies?
I know.
And this is the whole reason why you're on restriction. It's because you're not telling the truth about things. If this woman deserves to have the truth, she deserves it, and you know that.